What's up YouTube? It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I wanted to bring you guys this simple, easy, no foundation, no concealer makeup routine, guys. This literally takes about 5 to 10 minutes and you will look popping and polished and put together wherever you go. This look was inspired because I recently went to a lake party this weekend. If you do not follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. I went to a lake party this weekend and I needed something to do to my face that would last all day, as well as look beautiful in pictures and just be something effortless that I could wear throughout the day, because we were in a cabin on the lake and we're taking pictures. So I came up with this look, and I do this look all the time as well. I just changed the lips specifically for the occasion. But I do this look all the time when I'm running errands, when I am pressed for time, when I have somewhere to go. I do this look all the time. Y'all just see me beat to the gods on YouTube, but most of the time, girl, I be like this or no makeup. So if you're somebody who is a beginner with makeup, don't like putting on makeup, or in a rush looking for something to give your skin a break, this is the look for you, my friends. So stay tuned and let me know what you think. If you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every week here, beauty related, so you don't want to miss it. Go ahead and subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let's get into it. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the makeup look. So to start off, you want to make sure you start with completely clean skin. I have cleansed and toned my skin as well as moisturized. Your base is very important because you want to make sure it's as smooth as possible, because we're not going to have any foundation on. So and then after that, we're going to move into brows. Now I have already went ahead and cleaned my eyebrows up off camera. This just makes this step a lot easier because we're not using any concealer today for this look. So you want to make sure that you go in with, I use a razor tool or however you clean up your brows, and go ahead and get that taken care of. Now that our eyebrows are taken care of, we want to go ahead and start off with the makeup look. So the first thing I'm going to start off the makeup look with is filling in my brows. You can use any sort of brow pencil or brow product that you have, but I typically like to go for this one. Well, I don't typically like to go for this one. As you guys have heard me rant, I actually don't like this pencil, but until I get a new one, this is what I have. I'm gonna start by first just brushing my brows into place, and then very lightly I'm going to go in and just fill in my brows very, very lightly. Now, I'm not using any concealer whatsoever for this, but I have very thick brows. Well, not very thick brows, but I have thick brows. If you feel the need to use concealer or a more heavier duty brow product, then definitely go ahead. Next, guys, I'm going to move on to eyeshadow. This is going to be very simple. I'm just using 2 shadows, and I'm using this Black Radiance contour palette. I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is the highlight shade. I'm using like a flat shader brush that I picked up from Amazon. I'm just taking a little bit of shadow. I've got it on my brush, and I'm just going to place that right in the center of my lid. And guys, when you're doing this, you can also mix and match. Like, this is like a coppery bronzy color. If you guys can see, it's a highlight shade, but if you have a gold highlight shade, or if you're more of a flesh tone eye type of girl where you don't really like eyeshadow, you stick to one shadow shade, or you like to do like brown on your eye, or you like to do the same color as your skin tone, you could definitely skip this step, but I think it just adds extra something, and I think it brings out my eye color, so that's why I'm doing it. Now we're gonna take a fluffier brush. This color is like a I'm gonna end up using it as a bronzer, but we're gonna use it to actually blend out the first shadow that we use. So we're just gonna apply it all around that first shadow. As you're applying that, you want to start in your crease because you're blending out the first shadow, and then you're going to take it up towards your brow. And it's gonna create like a nice, like blown out, very simple shadow that's going to bring out the color of your eyes and just look very natural and pretty. All right, so now we're done with the eyes. Next, we're going to move on to bronzer. And what I'm going to do with this bronzer is I'm just going to place it all around my skin on the normal areas that I would normally bronze. Now this is going to add like a slight bit of coverage as like a foundation powder would. It's going to add a slight bit of coverage, but we're still going to be able to see our skin through it, as well as going to tie in our eye makeup. And this is going to make us look very warm and have a glow. A lot of times I find that when I don't wear makeup, sometimes I have a tendency to look pale because I naturally have like a paler skin tone. But with putting on this bronzer instead of like an actual foundation powder, it is going to, like I said, add the same amount of coverage as a foundation powder would, but bring that warmth back into the skin so that you don't have to apply your foundation powder and then go back in over top of the foundation powder and add the bronzer. This is doing the same thing without giving that drying, cakey look that powder foundation can give, and you're still going to be able to see your skin through it all. So the next step, guys, is blush. And I love this blush because it offers just the right amount of pink without being like too pink, but it just, I don't know, it just wakes me up and gives me a bright, fresh look, and I really like it. So the final step to this, guys, is highlight, and I'm actually using eyeshadow for my highlight today. I have this palette by Wet n Wild, and y'all, when I show y'all this combination, y'all are gonna want to go get this palette specifically for this highlight because it is bomb. I have pictures where you can see that I've used the highlight, and my highlight is just like beaming and it just looks so good. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you guys the highlight that I'm using and how I apply it. So yeah, I just applied this highlight all over the places that I would normally highlight it, on my cheeks, my nose, Cupid's bow, everywhere. This is a really beautiful highlight, guys. I don't know if this is doing any justice, but I love this highlight. And this eyeshadow palette was like $3, so definitely get your hands on it if you can. Next, what I'm going to do is I set my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Even though I do not use a actual foundation or concealer, I still like to set my makeup because we don't have a lot on, but we still want it to last throughout the day. Finally, I'm going to add some mascara to my lashes. This is just going to make my lashes have a pop. You can also add falsies if you would like. I think that would look very beautiful here, and I've done that as well for many looks. Now, I like to like roll the mascara on to my lashes. I think that just makes it coat more. One thing about me, I really don't like wearing false lashes because they make my eyes water. I have really bad allergies, and then when my eyes water, it just like messes up the whole look. I've tried lash extensions as well, which I do like those better, but those kind of irritate me too because I be wanting to scratch my eyes. So I might go back to lash extensions because I like the look of always having my lashes done. But for right now, we're just gonna use the mascara, and as I said, you can apply lashes here. I'd apply some more natural lashes, me personally, but if you are a voluminous or like very thick long lash girl, do you? Next step is going to be lips, and you can just opt for a simple lip gloss or you can do a lipstick. I'm going to show you guys the combination that I'm actually using. Now we have the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed and found this tutorial useful. If you did, definitely subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here. I post multiple videos every week, so definitely turn on your notification bell so that you're notified and do not miss another video.